Hi guys, Bultagin here. We're back with Hand of Fate 2. We're up to Temperance. We just did Silver Death. It looks like we need some more max health gain cards to actually get that on gold. So keep working until we get some more of those. Alright. During the worst famine in the history of the Empire, an unnatural power is causing the dead to rise and stalk the land. Okay, so there's undead. Food shortage. The famine has made food scarce. Avoid starvation. Alright. Well, I can't do that one. Wouldn't mind this one. Let's go with him. Avoid starvation. Avoid starvation. We're going up against undead. So. Not going up against any of those, so I'm feeling some food, some gold, and really enjoyed using the cutthroat blades last time, so I think I'll just grab those. What's this one? Yeah, it's good against corrupted enemies, so let's take the Chieftain's Axe. Equipment. So, I know I definitely... oh yep, Dark Thirst is going to be good. Holy Mace, I'm assuming is going to be good. Sacrificial Blades is good. This is all good against Undead. Bastion of Purification is good.
I guess that card is one of your favorites. I don't see the appeal.
His Charm, Empire's Burden. Still don't know what Holy Lionheart does, so grab that. Armor Gluttony. Probably not. I think I really want to go for Pierce Robes. Map Reveal, no. Wager, yeah, let's go with that. Freezing Defense, no. Imperial Helm. This is good against the Undead. Gambler's Jewel. Ooh, what's that one? Blessed Life. What's that mean? Not really that stressed about that. Don't really mind. Stunted Healing. Bullseye. We don't know what Bullseye is, so we'll grab that. Cool. Encounters. Alright. Encounters. So I'm gonna go this one. I don't have her this time. Don't know what that does, so we'll grab that. So I think I just want to grab a bunch of stuff. I don't know what it does. This one will be good, this will be good. I don't know what I need to do to get that. I can't do his thing without getting a blessing, so I also need jewels, so let's get rid of one of these. Fate Stealing, Feel of Faith, Got Dreams. Where are you? You're down here somewhere. Temple, there we are. Alright, let's get into it.
The Empire works against its own people, yet
My main goal is to get those robes.
There will be no uprising as long as they are fed. Yet, take away their bread, and even the most peaceful begin to consider the songs of revolt.
Desperate times. The innkeeper joins you at your table. I have some information. The Reaper was paid up front by a halfling known as Garrick Droken. The price was apparently an entire cartload of gold. He made the contract and then left the city. Who is this guy? A mercenary. He was employed by the Imperial Army for several years until they wiped out the Halfling kingdoms. Since then, he works for the highest bidder. Alright. That's where he may be found. He was last seen on the road to Bridgemore Village, a farming village in the outer provinces. The whole area is up in arms with this famine going on. If you want my advice, getting keep offers, you should leave the city. Forget this life of death and glory. Find peace in whatever far-off land you can before your enemies catch up with you. Who knows what calamity will befall when they find out you're still alive. Okay, 0 villagers lost out of 10. Okay, go to Bridgemore Village. Interesting. Wow, first card. Okay, on this day of penance and charity, you hear that a priestess will be blessing one and all for no cost at the Church of Fires. Yes, you find the flustered priestess at the church dealing with a huge crowd of peasants and nobles alike. You join the line. Elbows are thrown and harsh words are exchanged, but you finally make it to the front. What blessing do you require? Quick. I've not got all day. Pick 2. Whoa, what the hell? I'd be blessed for luck. Okay. Be blessed for glory. Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool card.
What do you think happens to the mind when one returns from death in this way? What happens to the heart?
One night you wake to the sound of a rusty wagon wheel passing. This is not the one that I put in, because this is one without a token. A drudge of skeletons is slowly dragging. Oh, they seem oblivious to your preference as they continue their journey. Follow them? After tedious hours trailing the macabre band, you approach a hill far from any settlement. Atop the hill stands a stone circle marked with eldritch runes. The skeletons drag their prize haul into the center. A sudden flash of blinding light forces you to look away. When your vision returns, the circle is empty, apart from an abandoned wagon.
The people need food, and they turn to you because their leaders have failed them.
You are surrounded by hungry, armed villagers. A few push forward to confront you while more may hang back out of harm's way. Every food you donate will feed 2 angry villagers. Give 2 food. You hand out some food. A few villagers grab what they can and run off. Having dealt with those villagers who were the most aggressive or desperate, the remaining mob reluctantly allow you to leave. Thank you.
Here's a token for you.
Old maiden.
If you can earn it.
I need gold, so... Whoa, I pull a 30? Damn. Alright, let's check the campfire. Damn, doesn't have the one I want. It's alright. Yes, a jewel. Let's go. Get some more fame, shall we? Just gotta be careful not to lose too much health because I'm probably gonna start starving. If I don't have the robes, I'm gonna be taking damage. So first thing that happens is I take damage. Okay. There we go. See what the axe does do a lot of damage. Yay, 8 fame.
Careful.
More hungry presents.
Are running low.
Alright. Give 2 food. Now I'm empty. Please, my children are starving. Claim you have no food. You turn out your pockets, revealing no food. The mob disperses slowly. Interesting. We're alright to take some damage.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
Nothing in here. Oh no. They're looking for food and I don't have any food, so... There we go.
Seek, but do not starve.
An uneasy silence fills the air on a moonlight night, prompting you to continue your journey without stopping to camp. Journey forward. You are attacked by the reanimated corpses of recently deceased peasants. I love me some reanimated corpses. This guy is my second favorite attack. Oh my god. Seriously? This thing is one-hitting them. Whoa. One-hitting them. That's insane. The damages. Oh, please give me the robes. Damn it. Dark Thirst, though. Ay. But they're undead, they're not corrupt. Yeah, so what's this do? The width of the beam applied is increased during precision gambits. I think this one still does more damage than my one does. 22. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll equip it just in case corrupted show up. You leave the broken bones of peasants scattered across the field and continue your quest.
Hunger. It chews at you.
That's fine. I don't have any
Land
food,
is starving, and you are left with only hard choices.
The libraries hold little knowledge of the mysterious north. Past the colossal height of Mount Freitas, there are only theories, ancient creatures, haunted, weird woods, and rumors of a powerful sword trapped in a frozen lake at the end of the world. Only one who would journey deep into the unknown would be worthy of the blade, it is said. According to CJ, no one has ever ventured out that far and returned. There is a point where the ice stretches on in every direction for eternity. This quest is doomed. There is a rough path that hugs Mount Freitas, curving around it and heading north. Somebody has made an effort to pave it. A hungry, desperate farmer offers passage for bread. She claims that she knows the road ahead. I don't have food. Oh, it takes hell.
No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
It is a quiet journey. You take your carriage as far as it will go. Continue down this path, it will take you north. The farmer tips her hat before departing. Be careful out there. Oh man, I can't. Wooden temple, blanketed in snow, breaks through the fog. An old northern herb, burning pungent grasses in a copper basin, lifts his hand in greeting. Pilgrims! The moon path of the wildwoods is haunted. Although it is faster, you should take the safer, longer route of the sun path. Abandon. To press any further into the unknown would be certain death. Absolutely, because I have no health now. And I have to purchase some food. Oh my gosh. Yes. This. Oh, this is the thing. Oh man. I'm gonna sell this. And then I'm going to equip this. Alright. Just to make sure. Okay, yeah, okay.
The well-fed are unpredictable.
That's fine, guys.
Always seek a meal.
I have no food.
If necessary.
Simple as that. No food. Yes. Indomitable will. The player cannot starve to death, but can starve down to 1 life. Oh man, that is good. What's this one? Receive 15 life for every gold game card you receive. Oh, that's good too. What's that? If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain cards to receive +5 max life. That's gonna be max life, so I'm giving actual health. So it means I won't die, but I can get down to 1 health. do it. Okay. A moonlit journey. Make camp. Ignoring the dire threat of the edge. Yep, you make camp. Very much so. Back we go. General store. I'm probably gonna buy healing, to be honest. Oh, what was... Oh, what? I understand, but I have no food.
I cannot see how alliances
Deception.
with the thieves of the Empire improve your situation. The enemy of your enemy is not always your ally.
You follow a trail of hearsay to an inn in the town of Alderos. The barkeep introduces himself as Hervey and says Father Galfrey mentioned that you were a keen thief, so I have a lucrative proposition for you. A new reeve is to be elected. I've intercepted the letter and made an adjustment to include myself, the great Hervey of Alderos. All I'd like you to do is get this list into the messenger's hands without him noticing. He hands you a sealed scroll. When the messenger arrives, he rests his satchel on the stool beside him.
Thieves of the Empire improve your situation. The enemy of your enemy is not always your ally.
Nice. Oh, it's really concentrating. You pretend to trip into him and slip the scroll into his satchel. Completely oblivious, the messenger finishes his drink and continues on his way. Hervey gives you a nod and says, here's your payment. As promised, I'm going to make great reeve. I think I'll build a statue first. Wow. Some pretty good stuff. I can't purchase any food, can I? No. Alright. Journey forward. Although you keep one hand on your weapon for the entire journey, nothing reveals itself as a threat. Ooh. I have 115 fame. Wow. That's pretty crazy.
Of course, in a world
Thomas
that has
Diogo.
lost all of its wonder, violence, muscle, and brute strength still remain. So like the usurper in all its ways.
You are cautiously approached on the trail by a group of farmers. Greetings, friend, one of them begins. Are you in need of supplies? The group explains that an evil ogre has stockpiled rations in his cave, not far away. They intend to fight the creature and retrieve the goods to feed their families. Would you be willing to tag along for an equal share of the food? Sure. You set out at once for the ogre's lair. Along the way, they explain exactly what sort of beast is awaiting you. It's huge and nasty, the taller farmer says. My cousin saw it eat 5 live chickens in a single bite while it was stealing his cows. Let's just go. The monster's lair is just up ahead, one of the farmers comments sometime later. Is it now? A deep voice inquires as the monster in question strolls into view. The speechless farmers hastily retreat as the ogre stops and inspects you. My name is Thomas. This is my domain. What business have you here? Demand that you return the stolen food. I have stolen no goods from these humans. What food I possess, I earned with my own hands in this forest. Your desperation does not give you the right to take what is rightfully mine. The farmers manage to find their voices, throwing all manner of accusations at Thomas, who merely shakes his head in response. Believe what you will, warrior, but know that I will defend my home. He lifts his weapon purposefully, saying, I may be more reasonable than most of my kin, but thought without action is pointless after all. Refuse to fight. What? The farmers cry incredulously. Are you siding with this hulking monster? Despite their outrage and frustration, the farmers can do little but give up and return home. A reasonable human, Thomas comments, turning to you. You are indeed a rare beast. He gestures to a waterfall behind him. My dwelling lies beyond the waterfall. Would you care to join me for a game? I have a few visitors of your intellectual caliber. Okay. I may have a magical trinket I would be willing to bet against you, just to make things interesting. Sure thing, buddy. You follow the ogre back to his lair and sit at a stone table opposite him. What takes your interest today? Cards, dice? Dice.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Yeah, nice. Very
A win
nice.
here sets the tone for your challenge.
You play the game well. I will have to do better in future, Thomas admonishes himself. He reaches behind the table and lists an item, saying, "Would this be of any use to you?"
A reward well earned.
Sweet. Oh,
The lion
damn.
is a symbol of purity,
Yes.
and truth.
Beautiful. Receive 5 max life and 50 life when activated. Can be used from camp. Powerful combat item with a limited number of uses. So that gives me plus 5 max. That'll give me 15 max life. For that death one too. Perhaps another game? Thomas sips a tea from a bone cup as you decide the next game. Play a card game. Wow, that doesn't look like a lot of fun. Redraw. Thomas plays the game with both skill and luck. Never mind your loss, he says. Clearly you've never played that game before. Perhaps another game. Manual dexterity.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Perhaps I've grown lax from sitting in the forest by myself for too long, Thomas grumbles. Here, do any of these interest you? Thomas puts some items on the table for you to inspect. What is this one? Oh, that's a bit of a waste of my time. Reduces move speed by 10%. I mean, this will be worth more for me to sell.
A weapon of blessings and questions.
Yoga stands saying, "Thank you for your visit, human. I have enjoyed this afternoon's diversions, but now I must tend to other matters." You bid the ogre goodbye and head back into the forest. What a nice fellow that guy was. Use an artifact. Yes, please. Use an artifact. Yes, please. Right. Trade. Buy equipment. I will buy that. Absolutely the gambler's jewel. I love that piece of equipment. Sell the holy mace. Finish trading. This one's going pretty well so far. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. We're peasants. I have no food. It's working pretty well so far.
The ceremonies of death are often
Carriage
all
of the
that is
Departed.
left to the
I remember
living,
this one.
especially in times of
It's all about my
war
dice rolls, and
chaos.
I just picked up Gambler's Jewel. The town of Hull has been hit hard with an outbreak of corruption. The dead are piling the streets, so I've just got to roll 16, and I also got the +2 and him to help me out. But I still... There we go. Got it. And I'm going to do it one more time. Then I... Oh, that's not good. Oof. Roll both those. Yep, I'll roll the extra dice. Even if I get a 1, I got it. So, there we go. I just lose him for 3 turns. A pauper presses some bread into your hands as your beloved loads into the cart. Great. Having completed your circuit, you return to the Empire Captain for your reward. A cloaked figure stops you on your return. Oh my, I could smell those bodies from the woods. The captain asked that I take them off your hands. Here, your reward. Sure. The man gleefully takes the horse's reins and heads out of town. Stop, what have you done? A woman comes rushing down the street. That man, he's a necromancer. My poor Hurlo. I thought he would be buried with dignity, but no longer. You watch in dismay as the carriage disappears over the horizon. What are you waiting for? The woman cries. Go after him. I guess that's what that token's going to be. It's the next encounter for that. Alright.
You continue to involve yourself in northern affairs. Imagine what you could have
Fatal
achieved
beast.
if you devoted yourself to study.
Ursus, a young warrior from the north, proposes a hunting contest. This farmer kindly saved my boy instead of handing him to the Empire. I will rid the land of the boars, destroying his crops in thanks. Who will be a worthy opponent? As you step forward to accept the challenge, the farmer warns. Not only have they been wreaking havoc on my field, a huge white beast ate one of my lambs. I hacked off one of his tusks, but he still roams. You and Ursus shake hands before heading into the fields, paying heed to the gnarly grunts echoing in the distance. Okay. Redraw.
Yourself to study.
Success. You find a pair of giant hogs locking tusks. They're too busy fighting for dominance to notice you enter their territory. As you slay the biggest of the two, the other flees, leaving a trail of blood behind. Across the field, a boar knocks Ursus to the ground. You continue hunting until the sun begins to set, then haul your kills back to the farmhouse. Ursus paces in front of a pile of dead beasts as the farmer tallies your kills.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
This adventurer is the clear winner today, having slain 14 beasts, announces the farmer. Take a basket from my latest harvest as a reward. I don't want food. Oh my god. I'm grateful to you both. My fields will be safe once more, says the farmer, embracing his precious flock of sheep. Oh, I don't want. Can I just use it all? I can't cook the food? No. Buy equipment. What you got? Bullseye's pretty cool. Gambler's hood. Yeah. Bullseye. Could be pretty cool. We'll grab that.
For those who care about accuracy, myself, I think the story is more important than the truth. These tokens represent the expansion of the game.
Alright.
More options, more cards,
Niels. She's going to ask me to give up a blessing. I'm going to give up. This one? Absolutely, that one. Perfect. You kneel on the cold, hard ground beside CJ. The tranquility is shattered by a jagged rock bouncing off your companion's back. You draw your weapon and turn to see the old northern woman. As usual, I'm going to see what happens. The barrage continues until the snow is stained with blood and the woman is on her hands and knees weeping uncontrollably. Waves his hand at 3 grave mounds. Your duty was to die for his clan, but you were too cowardly to do either. Why couldn't you do it? His stern tone breaks into a sob. I had a daughter. Your sons, they burnt everything, all because you could not die for us. CJ merely stares blankly into the distance. Appeal to the village's mercy. Oh man, oh, I need the extra dice. Oh, thank goodness.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Consider CJ's somber, stoic form and feel some pity. The elder sighs. We have nothing, only anger drives me now. Betray us, CJ. Prove yourself in the Hoar Frost trial. Prove you are worthy of dying for Clan Eyebright again.
Well done.
Very nice.
She smells death upon you. Death promised but not delivered. Death whose time has been delayed.
Not ready yet. Lair of the Necromancer. The skies are unnaturally dark as you approach the ruined graveyard. A cloaked figure stands amid the crumbling tombstones. Despite your stealthy approach, it turns towards your right. The living have no place here, she rasps, the breath leaving her body with some effort, though you will make some fine source material for another minion. She raises her staff, and undead rise from the ground. I don't have a choice, I guess I'll just get in on this. It did cross off the fact that I had 0 out of 10 villagers dead, so I guess that's a good thing. I don't have anyone to help me. Alright, let's get this. gosh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. What do you... Okay. So many damages. I'm not trying to hit her, I'm trying to hit these guys. Come on. Let's get in there. Oh, dead. Oh, just hack and slash. Up and up, over. Yep, over there. Smoking ash is all that remains of the necromancer as you inspect the contents of the crypts. There you find letters written and signed with the Emperor's seal, each one calling for your death. What have you done to earn the Emperor's wrath? As if in answer, the voice of the hermit rings in your ears. It is not what you have done, but what you are yet to do. A powerful force presses against you, and every move takes you closer to the end of the game. You have few friends now.
This is what we seek to eradicate. These creeping horrors
Yoga's
that
pretty good.
stretch
Ooh,
across
mystery
our
chest.
land.
Interesting. Cool, cool. Ring of defense. Yes, I did get the gold. Very nice. CJ's traps. Cool. Alright. Thomas Yoga. Gladiator's Visage. For accidentally giving Hull's dead to a necromancer. Sunken catacombs, okay. The convincing clan Hoarfrost trial. Very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. Well, that was Temperance. Up next we have Devil. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video also helps me out a lot. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.